Welcome to live coverage of Tiger baseball as the Tigers play a Saturday afternoon doubleheader on a beautiful spring day from Columbia Rockbridge. It's a new turf field here, and the Tigers will face Rolla in the 1 o'clock game, followed by a game against the host team, Rockbridge. Tigers getting a little late start here. The game before went a little long, so this was scheduled to be a 1 o'clock start, and we'll be about a half hour late by the time Republic finishes taking infield here. But it's, as I said, it's a beautiful day, about 50 degrees, barely a cloud in the sky, and it'll be Cole Isles on the mound for the Tigers in the opener against the Rolla Bulldogs. We're going to take a break and be back with more of our Retmo Baseball pregame show presented by Destiny Church after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
There was a time when these kids didn't have access to health care at school. If they needed a doctor, someone had to take them. Not anymore. In more than 15 counties throughout Missouri, Cox Health now offers virtual visits in school, so parents won't have to change plans or leave work to get their kids quality care. And kids, well, they can get back to school and learning and thriving. Virtual visits in schools from Cox Health. It's the right thing.
Now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
Looking to sell or trade your car? Penninger Chevrolet may buy your car even if you don't buy ours. Penninger Chevrolet has the knowledge with no hassle or gimmicks to make your car shopping experience easy. Don't settle for what's left on a lot. Check out our selection of quality local trades at Penninger Chevrolet, and we may buy your car even if you don't buy ours. Penninger Chevrolet in Republic, or view the complete inventory at PenningerChevrolet.com.
Pick Penninger every time!
Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust. Republic Technologies will fix your computer or laptop fast, and they'll fix it right. Whether you need repairs or a quality replacement for a computer that's seen better days, call Christopher Bell at Republic Technologies, 732-4300. That's Republic Technologies, 732-4300. Welcome back to the Retmo Baseball pregame show presented by Destiny Church. Kurt Plotner out at home plate along with the Rolla head coach, and we are just about ready to go here. Teams have already flipped a coin, and the Tigers are the home team, so they'll be batting last. They'll take the field as soon as this meeting at home plate is over with. And I'll go ahead and give you starting lineups. First for Rolla. Isaac Long will lead it off for the Bulldogs, followed by Brett Yarger. Simon Yoakum will bat third. Carter Crute bats fourth. Wyatt Wilson is in the 5 spot. Brett Montgomery bats sixth. Benno Ballard bats seventh. Jacob Wood bats eighth. And Isaac Burr bats ninth. And you'll notice I didn't give you defensive positions. That's because they weren't written down on the lineup card that I got. So we'll try and fill you in on who's where based on the roster and the numbers when Rolla takes the field in the bottom half of the first inning. For the Tigers, it'll be Connor Sandridge in the leadoff spot for the second straight day. He'll play second base. Gunnar Ellison, the left fielder, will bat second. And Gavin Beckner bats in the 3 spot. He'll play third base. Trace Harrington is the cleanup hitter. He'll be at first. Tyler Burks is the designated hitter today after starting on the mound yesterday and picking up the win with 3 scoreless innings of work. Cole Isles will take his place on the mound today. Isles moves in from right field yesterday to take his spot in the middle of the diamond, and he'll be the starting pitcher and bats 6th. Garrett Lester plays center field. He'll bat 7th. Devin Hughes, the shortstop, bats 8th. And Andrew Schroeder is the right fielder. He will bat 9th. Behind the plate, Wyatt Woods will be catching, and he won't hit at least at the start of this one. Tigers 1-0. They got a win yesterday against Hillcrest. 17-7 was the score. Tigers scored 9 runs in the first inning. The first 8 batters to come to the plate this season not only got on base, they came around to score. And it was 9-0 at the end of the first inning. Republic scored 1 more in the second, made it 10-0. Kurt Plotner then called off the dogs, so to speak, and put in a whole new set of players. And then there was a rocky top of the 5th inning when the Tiger pitchers lost the strike zone. Walked a bunch of guys, allowed 7 runs for Hillcrest. That made the score 10-7. And as soon as that inning was over, back in went the starters. They scored 7 runs in the bottom of the 5th, and they put them away and finished it in 10 innings. There was nobody in the ballpark last night, including probably Hillcrest parents, who were very sad to see that game end. It was about 39 degrees and blowing 20-mile-an-hour winds, and it finished after 5. So 1-0 are the Tigers, and Rolla is 0-1. They lost to Rockbridge right before this one, the first game of the day, and Rockbridge was the winner in that, and that was Rolla's first game of the year. Tigers just about ready to take the field, and we'll take one more break and be back with more after this on the Retmo Baseball Pregame Show presented by Destiny Church. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
From short stacks to family memories, from cuddly companions to outdoor adventures, the Bank of Missouri is here for all of life's moments. As a local community bank, we work closely with our customers to understand their priorities and the changes that affect their finances. So whether you need us to be the bank of pancake breakfasts, the bank of new best friends, or the bank of fireside memories, the Bank of Missouri can help you live well, bank well.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnager Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Welcome back to Tiger Baseball. Cole Isles finishing up his warm-up pitches, and we're about ready to go. Wyatt Woods fires a strike down to second base. Connor Sandridge takes the throw, and then Hughes back into Gavin Beckner. A final pat on the back to Cole Isles, and we're just about ready to start here. Cole Isles pitched mostly in relief last year, but he will be one of the key starters on this year's staff. And the thing about him that stands out is the curveball. He can drop it in for strikes in just about any count, and has done that. And the first pitch is a fastball for a strike over the outside half. Good start for Cole Isles and the Tigers. Next one is swung on and foul tipped, and a quick 0-2 count. Cole Isles on top of Isaac Long. Long stands in from the right side and check swing. He went around, and that's a strike, and a strikeout to start the game for Cole Isles. Good start for Isles. Quick out. Long is retired, and that brings up Brett Yarger. Number 11. Holds the bat down on the end by the knob and watches a curveball drop in. Froze him, and that's strike one. 4 straight strikes to start the game. Law of averages owes us some strikes after yesterday. And a fastball golfed into right field. Back a couple of steps is Schroeder, makes the catch. And there are two quick down here in the top of the first inning.
Way to go, bub.
So Simon Yoakum, the number 3 hitter in the lineup for Rolla, will stand in from the left side and try to get something going with 2 out here. And Isles tries to keep the momentum going. First pitch is a called strike on the outside corner. Yoakum didn't like the call, thought it was a little high, and he steps back in. Curveball missed, and that is on the third batter of the game, the first ball thrown by Cole Isles today. You can see a couple of flags in the outfield, one to dead center. There's a swing and a miss at what I think was an off-speed pitch. And that makes the count 1-2. And a swing and a little chopper up the right side of the line. Quick play by Isles, and he threw him out. That was not an easy play for Cole Isles. He had the runner in front of him by the time he picked up the ball, and he managed to pick it up and make a good throw. And Harrington took the throw. And let's watch it again. Just a little weak roller, and Isles took his time getting to it and then set himself and threw him out. And that takes us to the bottom of the first. No score. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Welcome back. Bottom of the first inning, and Connor Sandridge will lead it off, and he watches a pitch go way outside, ball 1. Isaac Long, the leadoff hitter who struck out at the top of the first, is the pitcher for Rolla. First baseman is number 4, Simon Yoakum. That's a couple of numbers I can see so far. I don't know who the catcher is because he put his chest protector on and hides his number. Maybe by process of elimination we'll eventually be able to figure that out. Second baseman for Rolla is number 12, Benno Ballard. And a curveball is a called strike. And Long is ahead in the count, 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Sandridge down on strike swinging, and that's the first out here in the first inning. And it brings up Gunnar Ellison. Ellison had a good day yesterday, 2 for 2, scored a couple of runs, drew a couple of walks. And the first pitch is bounced up there. Ball 1. Gavin Beckner on deck. If anybody gets on, it'll be Trace Harrington. And the next one is low. 2-0. So after Long got ahead of Sandridge, a couple of balls to start the at-bat with Ellison, and that one bounces up there as well, and it's 3-0, and Ellison maybe taking all the way here. We'll see. If he does swing, it'll be one he's looking for. And he took it. Fastball down the middle, 3-1. And ball 4. That one bounced up there too, and Ellison reaches base. First base runner. And he'll be at first for Gavin Beckner. Yesterday, Beckner was 1 for 2. He scored twice, had a couple of RBIs, walked 3 times. So he was on base 4 times. And he takes the fastball on the inside corner, a called strike. 0-1 to Gavin Beckner. Ellison takes his lead over there at first base. And a swing and a foul back to the screen. That was a fastball high, a late swing by Beckner. He got a piece of it. But he's in the hole 0-2 with Harrington on deck.
Fine way moving, Gav. Let's go.
Ellison takes his lead, and a curveball is broken off, and Ellison takes off, and he steals the base. So the ball was in the dirt. Ellison left late. As soon as the ball hit the dirt, I'm going to give him a stolen base. That was kept in front. They had a chance to throw him out. And he's down there at second, but Beckner is retired on the strikeout. So 2 strikeouts in the first 3 hitters for the Rolla pitcher, Isaac Long, and now Trace Harrington comes to the plate. He's got a runner in scoring position, and the first one to him is a curveball off the plate inside. Ball 1. Harrington yesterday 1 for 3, had an RBI, also drew a walk. And he watches a strike over the outside corner. Long checks the runner and sends it, and a line drive over the shortstop's head into the gap in left center field. That's going to score Ellison. Harrington digs for extra bases. He may go for 3. Kurt Plotner is waving him on. They dig it out of there, and Harrington is in with a triple. Harrington hit it hard. It rolled to the fence, and it was a long run for both outfielders. And by the time they got there, Harrington was already halfway to third base. An RBI for him. And Burks steps in. The ball's in the dirt. Here comes Harrington, and he is safe. He slides in safely on the pitch that bounced. It's a wild pitch. Let's watch that one again. Oh, too late. No, there it is. So 2 quick runs. And Tyler Burks now batting with nobody on base and 2 outs. A strikeout, a walk, a stolen base, another strikeout, and then the triple by Harrington and the wild pitch. And it is 2-0, Republic on top. Next pitch to Burks is up high. And the count is 3-2. Swings and misses, gets away from the catcher, went off his glove, and Burks is going to get down to first base. And that's a pass ball after the strikeout.
Get yourself another run.
And now Cole Isles has a chance to help himself out with Burks at first base, and the inning's still alive. Isles from the right side swings and misses. 0-1. As the preseason started, Kurt Plotner said Isles had been hitting the ball hard in practice, about as hard as anybody. And he swings and misses at that one. And it's 0-2. Isles yesterday was 1 for 3 with a walk. Also scored twice. And a curveball is lined over the second baseman's head. He stayed with it, took it the way it needed to go. And it's a single, and it'll be runners at first and third for the Tigers. Great piece of hitting by Cole Isles. Looked like it was going to freeze him, but he stayed with it and hit it the other way. And it's runners at first and third. And a courtesy runner.
Great job, Cole. Let's go, G. Come on, Garrett, your turn.
Garrett Lester bats, the center fielder. The runners at first and third and 2 out. Brett Hendrickson is the courtesy runner over at first base. Tyler Burks at third. 2 outs. And the Tigers trying to add to a 2-0 lead. Lester takes the strike to start the at-bat. Lester had a good game yesterday in his first varsity appearance. 1 for 1, scored a run, also drew a walk. No, maybe 1 for 2. I'm looking at my scorebook. They had the pinch hits. Yeah, he was 1 for 2. Hendrickson takes his lead at first, and Burks off of third. Here's the next one to Lester, and a swing and a miss.
Go, Garrett.
And a called strike 3. Fastball caught the inside half. Lester is retired on strikes. And that ends the inning, but not before the Tigers score a couple of runs. They scored twice. They had 2 base hits. And they left 2 runners on base. And at the end of 1, it's 2-0 Republic on top. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports. Destiny Church is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, and they'd love to have you join them in person at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's, Sunday at 9 a.m. and 10:45. There's also a Wednesday youth service for grades 6 to 12, and that begins at 6 o'clock. You can find them on Instagram or Facebook or online at destinychurch.me.
Siblings on
Ready to go here in the top of the second inning. Cole Isles back on the mound, and the Tigers on top 2-0. And the first pitch is grounded toward third. Beckner down, and it came up on him a little bit. Couldn't make the play. And that's an error to start the second inning. So Carter Crute reaches on the error.
Hey, pitch out of it. You're all right.
And Wyatt Wilson will step in.
Go, Gav. So what?
You're good.
Get the next one, bud.
Good pitch.
First pitch, a strike to Wyatt Wilson. Carter Crute down there at first base after reaching on the air, and Isles trying to work around the leadoff error. Right up on home plate is Wilson, and he swings and golfs it into left field. Over is the left fielder, reaching up and making the play is the left fielder, Gunnar Ellison. So a nice play by Ellison. that's the first out of the inning. Ellison ranged over, had to go a pretty good distance to get there, and made the catch. And the first pitch is a strike to Brett Montgomery. A better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Next pitch is a ball to Brett Montgomery. Carter Crute down at first base after reaching on the air to start the inning. There's one out now, and Isles catches the outside corner. That's strike two. And boy, he looks good today. Checks the runner and delivers the next one, and a curveball waved at weakly, and that is a strikeout for Cole Isles. Second strikeout. And there are two gone here. And Ballard steps in.
Good job.
First pitch to him is a strike. Ballard, the second baseman. Open stance. He's got his front foot out there to the left. And he takes the ball. 0-1. Or rather 1-1. Next pitch for Miles is a strike. Couldn't pull the trigger on it, and he's in the hole 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Woods out to get it. Throws it down to first, and he's retired. So the second strikeout of the inning. And it was 1-2-3 after the leadoff error. Isles took care of it, worked around the error, and no score for Rolla in the top of the second inning. We'll be back with the bottom of the second after this. Tigers on top 2-0. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports. Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo. From Southern Sun Electric. Taylor Insurance is proud to sponsor Republic Tiger Sports. Since 1988, Tony Taylor and the people at Taylor Insurance have served Republic by protecting their clients just like they protect their own family members. And because it's an independent insurance agency, Taylor Insurance can offer you more options based on your specific needs. Call Taylor Insurance at 732-2345. That's 732-2345. And thanks to Taylor Insurance for sponsoring Republic Tiger Sports. Welcome back to Tiger Baseball. Bottom of the second inning. It'll be Devin Hughes, Andrew Schroeder, Connor Sandridge due up. 8-9-1 in the lineup for the Tigers against Isaac Long. The first pitch is a ball to Devin Hughes. Hughes 1 for 2 with a walk yesterday. Also scored a run, and he takes a strike over the outside half. Evens the count 1-1. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Devin Hughes. And a swing and a miss and a strikeout. Hughes down on strikes. That's the second consecutive strikeout for Long. And there's one gone here in the bottom of the second inning. And Andrew Schroeder steps in. First pitch to him is low and inside, ball 1. Schroeder got in as a pinch hitter briefly yesterday, was 0 for 1. And he takes the ball.
Go 5.
2-0 to him. And a swing and a hard ground ball up the third baseline. Makes the count 2-1. There's a swing and a foul ball. Towering fly, way foul. Out of play.
Stay in there, Drew.
And the count even, 2-2.
This is what I wanted last night. It's the rain. This is what Cole was saying they had.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and the next pitch is on the way to Schroeder, and it hit him. Did a good job of hanging in there, and he hung in so long it nicked him on the way past. And Schroeder reaches base with 1 out.
Go, Connor.
Go, Connor. Bring him around.
So the hit batsman puts Schroeder at first with 1 out and brings up Connor Sandridge. He's 0 for 1, struck out his first time. And he bats with 1 out here. Long delivers. That one's way high, a fastball. 1-0. Gunnar Ellison on deck. And he takes the fastball low, ball 2 to Connor Sandridge. Long checks the runner. On the way. Swing and a miss at a fastball. May have taken a little something off that pitch. And it's 2-1. There's a swing and a pop-up on the infield. Shortstop has his eye, and it's going to drop. Nobody could decide who was going to take it, and they're going to get the force out. So Schroeder had to wait to see what was going on, and the infielders couldn't decide who would take the pitch. The shortstop should have taken it. I think he lost it in the sun. Looked over at the second baseman. The second baseman looked at the shortstop, and then they realized, no, neither one of us is going to get it. But by the time Schroeder knew he could advance, he was out. So it's a fielder's choice for Sandridge. And it brings up Gunnar Ellison. Takes the ball. 1-0 to Ellison. Runner goes, and there's a swing and a drive into right field. It's going to be over the head of the right fielder. I'm not sure if he thought he was being called off by the center fielder or if the center fielder went over there and spooked him and kind of thought he was going to get hit. But
Yeah, Coach did. Just yelled at him.
it ends up dropping. So that was a weird play.
Connor's fast. Yeah.
And it's first and second. Not even sure what to call that. So runners at first and second with 2 outs. And Gavin Beckner stands in. Beckner struck out his first time. And he swings and grounds it through the hole on the left side. They're going to send Sandridge. The throw is offline to the plate. Sandridge slides in. Everybody else stays at their base. And it is 3-0. The throw was well off the mark.
Go, Trace.
And Trace Harrington steps in. Throw to second base is wild. The runner's going to try to advance. They've got a chance at him. Nope. Ellison too speedy. And he advances on the error by the pitcher. So now it's runners at second and third for Harrington, and he's got a couple of RBI opportunities standing out there. And he takes the ball. I don't know if Harrington wants to take it, but there is a huge hole over on the right side of the infield. And we're going to have a meeting at the mound. Inning started with the strikeout of Devin Hughes. Andrew Schroeder was hit by a pitch on a 2-strike count. Sandridge popped the ball up. It dropped, and they got the force out at second of Schroeder. So Sandridge was at first base on the fielder's choice. Then Ellison hit a fly ball into right field. It dropped right past the right fielder's head. And I'm unofficially giving him a hit on that. But we'll see what shows up on Game Changer.
Go, Trace.
And Harrington back in the box, ready for the next pitch. And a swing and a miss. Had a good cut at it, but swung through it. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning, and the Tigers on top 3-0. Ellison at third and Beckner at second, and Harrington steps out. And I think they're checking the count. I'm pretty sure there was it was a 2-0 count when the meeting on the mound was happening, and I think they might be saying they might have it 1-2, but I don't believe it is. I think it should be 2-1. So they're just going to not count. Going to call it 1-1. Split the difference. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Next pitch is a ball. It might have been 1 ball, no strikes when they went to the mound. I thought it was 2-0 at that point. But Harrington had a good pitch to hit and swung right through it. And now it's a 2-strike count on him. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, 2 out. Long looks in and gets the sign. Comes to the stretch and pitches. And a swing and a line shot into right center field. That's going to go almost to the fence. It's cut off on a sliding play, but it's going to be a double for Harrington. 2 RBI double. He's got a triple and a double to start the game. And a great day for Trace Harrington already with 3 RBIs. And that makes the score 5-0.
Tyler.
And it brings up Tyler Burks.
Oh, man, it always comes in right at his face. Does he stand close to the plate? Okay.
Burks
He does?
struck out his first time, but reached on a passed ball that went off the glove of the catcher. And he stands in there now with Harrington on second. And he calls timeout after the long look back at Harrington. Shortstop trying to keep him close.
Who's saying time, Tyler?
And now we're ready. Next pitch from Long is a curveball, and it's a called strike. That was a good pitch. Big sweeping curveball from Isaac Long. Started up, probably looked like it was coming at Burks' head when it came out of the hand, and it dropped over the outside half. And another curveball. That one caught the inside corner, and that one froze Burks. And now that's 2 strikes
Go, Tyler.
on Tyler Burks. Harrington down at second base with 2 down. And a fastball. Burks held up. They want to check, but nope, he didn't go.
You can see how he's standing up, how he's standing so outside.
Cole Isles is on deck. He's got a hit today already. And he hopes to bat here. And a swing at a curveball and a good piece of hitting by Burks to stay alive on that big sweeping curveball again. got a piece of it, fouled it off toward the right. That's where the Rolla dugout is. And that one's a called strike. So he painted the outside corner, struck out Burks. Second time that Burks has struck out today. And that ends the second inning. But the Tigers score 3 more runs. They had 3 base hits, a hit batter. There was 1 error by Rolla. And the Tigers left 1 runner on base. At the end of 2, it's 5-0 Republic. We'll be back with the third inning. After this, you're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Welcome back to Tiger Baseball. Top of the third inning. Republic on top of Rolla 5-0, looking to win their second game of the year. And Cole Isles back on the mound. Number 23, Jacob Wood, leads it off for Rolla. He's the number 8 hitter in the lineup. And he takes the ball to start things off. Next one for Miles on the way. And that's a fastball golfed over the head of Sandridge. It's a tough play, and coming in and making the play is the right fielder, Andrew Schroeder. Great diving play by Schroeder as he came in and made the catch. I thought that was going to drop, but Schroeder closed ground in a hurry. The wind probably helped. It's blowing toward him, and it kind of helped it hang up long enough for him to get there. And that's the first out of the inning. And it brings up Isaac Burr, number 9 hitter in the lineup. First pitch was a ball. Second one is fouled off. And the next one from Isles is a curveball, and there's a sweeping curveball like we saw in the top half of the inning from Long. Isles just did the same thing to Burr, a called strike. And here's the next one. And that one, more of a fast-breaking pitch, dove down into the turf. And it's 2 balls now on Burr. Next one. That one's low. Only 1 base runner through the first 2 innings, 2 1/3 innings for Rolla. That was an error by third baseman Beckner in the second, and that's a fastball up and in, and there's the second runner. First walk issued by Cole Isles so far, and it brings in Isaac Long back to the top of the order. Long, the pitcher and the leadoff hitter for this Bulldogs team. Burr was just barely taking his lead off of first, and Isles threw over. He almost caught him napping. He wasn't far enough off the bag to really be looking up yet. And a swing and a fly ball into right field. There's Schroeder. Waits for it. Makes the catch. And 1 pitch, 1 out. Long is retired. Second out of the inning, and it brings up Brett Yarger. Yarger flied out to Schroeder his first time up. And he rips a breaking ball into the gap, and it's going to fall in between the outfielders. Runner goes to third. They missed the cutoff man, but Beckner there to back it up. But that allowed Yarger to get down to scoring position. So a single for Yarger, and that's the first ball they've hit hard off of Isles all day. Burr goes to third, and then Yarger takes second.
Hey, you all right?
Get this one right here.
And it brings up the number 3 hitter, Simon Yoakum. First pitch to Yoakum is on the outside corner. Boy, he painted the outside corner that time and got ahead in the count. 0-1. Next one from Isles, and he's staying away from Yoakum. Yoakum grounded, kind of chopped it up the first baseline his first time up, and Isles made a good play to throw him out. 1-1, and a line drive up the middle. That's going to score at least one run. Center fielder Lester makes the play, throws it into second. The run's going to score. 2 runs in, and Rolla has made the score 5-2 on the 2-run single by Simon Yoakum. So a walk, a single, and another single, coupled with an overthrow of a leadoff man, and all of a sudden it's 5-2 instead of 5-0. Top of the third inning. And that pitch is sliced down the line in right field. That's a good piece of hitting, and it's a base hit, and it's going to be runners at first and third as Carter Croop golfed it into right. And that's 3 straight singles by the Bulldogs as they've reached Cole Isles here in the third inning. Second time through the order has been a lot more successful for the Bulldogs. A single for Yarger, a single for Yoakum, and a single for Carter Croot, and it brings up Wyatt Wilson. And speaking of Wyatt Woods, the catcher, steps out, gives the signal to the infield with runners at the corners. 2 down here. Looked like it was going to be another easy inning for Isles, and Rolla has strung together 3 straight base hits, and there's a little chopper. It came back up and hit the bat a second time, and it's no balls, 1 strike to Wyatt Wilson. Wilson, the number 5 hitter in the batting order. Tigers have a force at second if they want to take it. First time up, Wilson flew out to left field. Nice running play by Ellison. Retired him the first time, and that is a fastball for a strike. I think maybe Rolla has been sitting on the off-speed pitch in this inning.
Hey, be smart here. Let's go.
And that last pitch, the fastball, he couldn't do anything with. And there's a breaking ball, and he was way out in front and swung and missed, and Isles works out of trouble. So Isles gives up the 3 singles and a couple of runs, but he comes back to strike out Wilson to end the inning. Rolla scores 2 runs on 3 base hits. There was a walk as well, and they left 2 runners on base. And at the end of 2.5, the Tigers lead it 5-2. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with 1 tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
As we return to action here in the bottom of the third inning, Cole Isles takes the ball to lead off. It's Isles, Garrett Lester, and Devin Hughes due up in the bottom of the third for the Tigers, and a swing and a foul straight back to the screen by Cole Isles. Isles singled his first time and was stranded. Tigers have left 3 runners on base through the first 2 innings, but they've got 5 runs as well. When you put a lot of guys on base, you score a lot of runs, and you leave a lot of guys on base sometimes. And there's a swing and another foul back to the screen. And that's 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Cole Isles. Tigers have 5 base hits through the first 2 innings, and there's a swing and a ground ball off the hands to the shortstop. Up, over, and out. Good stretch by the first baseman. And Isles is retired 6-3. And it brings up Garrett Lester, who struck out his first time up. Lester in there from the left side. And watches the first one, a fastball, go way high. And it's ball 2. Swing and a pop-up. Back over the screen into the trees behind the bleachers. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that is a strike. Called strike, evens the count, 2-2.
Let's go, Garrett.
That's ball 3. In the first 2 innings, and in this inning as well, Long got the leadoff hitter. It was with 1 out that the Tigers started doing their damage. Let's see if they can do it again here. Lester waits for the 3-2 pitch, and he takes the ball. Ball 4, down to first he goes. He's on base for the first time today.
Go, Devin.
And it brings up the shortstop, Devin Hughes, who struck out his first time up. Hughes 1 for 3 this season with a run scored. Lester takes his lead at first. The pitch is high, a fake throw by the catcher down there. Gets Lester to scamper back. And it's a 1-ball count to Devin Hughes. Andrew Schroeder is on deck.
Go, Devin.
Wind is blowing out to right center. That pitch is in the dirt. It's scooped. Good throw down, but not in time to get Garrett Lester. So Lester gets the stolen base. First stolen base of his varsity career. And Devin Hughes ahead in the count. Up high, Lester was really prancing around out there. I thought he might take off for third. He's getting a big lead. Second baseman trying to hold him on. That one's inside. Oh, balk. They called a balk. Let's see if we can see what it was. I can't see from looking in my monitor. But it's ball 4. Oh, and now, now the pitcher Long is unhappy. He was already residually unhappy with the ball call, and then he kind of made a gesture at the umpire when he missed the plate, and he got a stern little talking to. And now it's 1st and 3rd. So at 1st and 3rd with 1 out, and Andrew Schroeder steps in after the walk to Devin Hughes. He's at 1st. Lester is at 3rd. And the pitch. And it was safety squeeze, and pitch wasn't a strike. I think they called it a strike. Said he offered at it. Snap throw down to 1st. Was not in time to get Hughes as he dives back in safely. One out, runners at 1st and 3rd, and the pitch to Schroeder is swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
What's the count? 1-1?
2-2, no. 2-0. Yeah. Oh, and 2, opposite. Yeah.
Next one on the way, and that one is inside and low. Schroeder trying to get the runner home. There goes the runner on 1st, and that ball is ripped a long way, but foul. Hit hard, but way out in front was Schroeder. So all the way back to 1st, Devin Hughes. I think he had that base stolen. Here's the next one from Long. Coming up. Up high. Long is probably getting tired. He has thrown a lot of pitches, and he's slowed down a little bit too. And now with runners at 1st and 3rd, he's really taking his time. Checks Hughes at 1st, comes set, and delivers. There goes the runner. Another chopper. It's out in front of the mound. Scoop down to home is not in time. Ball gets away from the catcher, and everybody else is going to advance. So that's going to be an RBI single for Andrew Schroeder. Didn't hit it very hard, but he hit it where he needed to. They wouldn't have gotten the runner anyway, even if the throw had been on the mark, I'm pretty sure. So we'll give an RBI to Schroeder. And then the error on the pitcher, Long, allows the runners to move up. So it's runners at 2nd and 3rd, and we're going to have a pitching change for Rolla. And the run makes the score 6-2. So with a 6-2 lead and a pitching change coming up, we're going to take a break and be back with more. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
There was a time when these kids didn't have access to health care at school. If they needed a doctor, someone had to take them. Not anymore. In more than 15 counties throughout Missouri, Cox Health now offers virtual visits in school, so parents won't have to change plans or leave work to get their kids quality care. And kids, well, they can get back to school and learning and thriving. Virtual visits in schools from Cox Health. It's the right thing.
Welcome back. New pitcher is Wyatt Lewis for Rolla. And he faces Connor Sandridge. And he delivers a strike to Sandridge with one out. And runners at second and third here in the bottom of the third inning. And the Tigers on top 6-2. They've already scored one in this half inning. Sandridge waits for the next one. And it is up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Isaac Long pitched 2 2/3 innings, gave up 6 hits, 3 walks, struck out 4, had a balk, and still waiting to see how many runs he gave up because he's responsible for those 2 runners. And there's a swing and a line drive into left field. Scores 1. They're going to wave around the second runner. Here he comes, and into second base goes Connor Sandridge. Good base running by Sandridge, and he drives home 2. And it brings up Gunnar Ellison, who's already scored twice, a walk and a single. And a swing and a shot foul off the side of the storage shed down the left field line. Scoring out 8-2. Still one out. And Sandridge down at second base, and there's a swing and a grounder into the hole. Shortstop is over. Throws, and not in time. Well, maybe it was in time, but it's an error on the throw as the ball was bounced, and the first baseman couldn't scoop it out. So Sandridge takes third. And that's an error on the shortstop. Runners at the corners now for Gavin Beckner. Takes a ball high. Rough start for Wyatt Lewis. Gave up the RBI hit to Sandridge. And then the grounder into the hole, and the error allowed Ellison to reach. There goes Ellison. Pitches outside. No throw by the catcher. That's a stolen base. And now Beckner has 2 runners in scoring position. Beckner struck out in the first. And he singled and had an RBI in the second. Now a chance for a couple more RBIs here in the third. And he swings and fouls it back off the screen of the softball field behind us. The layout here is similar to the baseball, softball layout in Republic, only it's flipped. There's a swing and a hard ground ball through the right side. Took it the other way. Scores 1 run. Throw into the plate is offline. It's a 2 RBI single for Gavin Beckner. Ellison and Sandridge both score. And it is 10-2. And still one out here in the third inning as Trace Harrington comes up to the plate. He's got a triple, he's got a double. Let's see which part of the cycle he can add to it. Swing and a foul. 0-1. Tyler Burks is on deck. Harrington already has 3 RBIs. And the Tigers on top 10-2. What was everybody saying when the season started about all the offense the Tigers were going to have to replace? 17 runs in the opener and 10 against Rolla here in their second game of the year, and it's been a good start for the offense for the Tigers. And now Harrington will try to add to it. He's got Beckner over at first base. 1 out. And Wyatt Lewis comes to the stretch and delivers. And that one is a called strike. So the book is closed on Long, the Rolla starting pitcher. He gave up 8 earned runs And there's a line drive right at the left fielder. Couldn't have hit it any harder than that. And Harrington is retired. He might have hit that one harder than the double and the triple, but it was right at the left fielder. And that's the second out of the inning.
Come on, Tyler. Man, I wish TJ was here. He's a good friend of mine.
Tyler Burks. Burks has struck out twice today. Reached base anyway the first time because of a pass ball, and he watches a ball. Cole Isles on deck. Beckner still at first base after the RBI single through the right side. And a curveball stayed inside. Good job by Burks to hold his ground and watch it drop in off the plate. And he's ahead on the count. That pitch is strike. That's a ball. And Burks takes ball 4.
Go, Ken. Go, Cole.
Cole Isles batting for the second time this inning. He led off by grounding out to short. He bats now with the runners at first and second after the walk to Burks. And he takes a strike. So a 2-strike count now on Cole Isles. Tigers leading 10-2, and Isles takes strike 3 and turns around, and he knew it. Isles strikes out looking, but it was a big inning for the Tigers. They scored 5 runs, had 3 base hits, a walk, an error, and they left 2 runners on base. And we go to the 4th. Tigers lead it 10-2. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports. Now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
Looking to sell or trade your car? Henniger Chevrolet may buy your car even if you don't buy ours. Henniger Chevrolet has the knowledge with no hassle or gimmicks to make your car shopping experience easy. Don't settle for what's left on a lot. Check out our selection of quality local trades at Henniger Chevrolet, and we may buy your car even if you don't buy ours. Henniger Chevrolet in Republic, or view the complete inventory at HennigerChevrolet.com.
Pick Henniger every time.
Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust. Republic Technologies will fix your computer or laptop fast, and they'll fix it right. Whether you need repairs or a quality replacement for a computer that's seen better days, Call Christopher Bell at Republic Technologies, 732-4300. That's Republic Technologies, 732-4300. Back to action, top of the fourth inning. Tigers on top 10-2, and Cole Isles back on the hill, and the first pitch is a called strike as he delivers to the leadoff hitter in the fourth inning, Brett Montgomery. Montgomery struck out his first time. It's Montgomery, Ballard, and Wood due up for Rolla, and the next pitch is fouled. Montgomery had to reach for it. Couldn't do anything with it. And Isles is ahead.
Work here, Wyatt.
0-2. Next one on the way is a breaking pitch, and he went after it. And that is strike three. Not only did he go around, but then he left the bat out there long enough for the umpire to see that he went around. And you're always going to get called for it when that happens. So a strikeout to lead off the inning, and there's a swing and a hard hit ball into the gap between infielders on the right side and into right field. Schroeder retrieves it, and it's a one-out single for Ballard. So Ballard down at first base. He had struck out his first time, so he's 1 for 2. And it brings up Jacob Wood. Wood was retired his first time up on a great play by Schroeder in right field, coming in and diving forward to make the play. And there's a swing and a miss, and it's a 0-ball, 2-strike count to Jacob Wood. Wood is the number 8 hitter in the lineup. Isaac Burr, the 9 hitter, is on deck. And Wood waits for the next one for Miles. And I had a feeling that was going to be a curveball, a little bit low. An 0-2 count, you can almost always guess that Isles is going to throw a curveball. And that one just missed. 1-2. Another curveball, that one stayed up. Evens the count at 2-2. Three base hits for Rolla so far today, all in the third inning, and there's a swing and a line drive, but over a few steps is Gunnar Ellison, the left fielder, to make the play. And Wood has hit the ball well twice and has nothing to show for it. So Ballard has to retreat back to first base, and he'll be there with 2 outs now, and Isaac Burr stands in. Burr walked his first time up. He was the first runner to reach base safely, not counting the error by Beckner in the second inning. First one to do anything positive at the plate, and he walked to lead off the inning, came around to score, and started that 2-run rally in the top of the third. But he bats now with 2 outs and a runner at first base. That's Ballard. And Isles threw a breaking pitch, and that one just missed. I thought that hand was about to come up and call a strike. But it's 3-0, I believe. And that one is a strike. It's hard to tell the ball strike count. The sun is so bright and the lights are not quite bright enough to overcome it, and there's a strike. So Burr thought that he was on his way to first. Instead, he has to turn around and come back. 3-2 count. Isles trying to come all the way back, and he gets the strike, called strike 3. Burr didn't like it, puts his hand on his helmet and walks off, and that is a 2-strikeout inning for Cole Isles. He works around a 1-out single, and the score remains 10-2 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
From short stacks to family memories, from cuddly companions to outdoor adventures, the Bank of Missouri is here for all of life's moments. As a local community bank, we work closely with our customers to understand their priorities and the changes that affect their finances. So whether you need us to be the bank of pancake breakfasts, the bank of new best friends, or the bank of fireside memories, the Bank of Missouri can help you live well, bank well.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com.
Welcome back. Bottom of the fourth inning. And Garrett Lester leads it off for the Tigers. From the left side, Lester watches a pitch outside. That's ball one. Lester struck out looking in the first. He walked, stole a base, went to third on a balk, and came in to score in the third. And he takes a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Go, Garrett.
From Wyatt Lewis. Lewis, the second pitcher of the day for Rolla. That one is a called strike at the letters. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes on Garrett Lester. Devin Hughes is on deck. Andrew Schroeder will bat third in the inning. It's 7-8-9 in the order, and that pitch is a breaking ball that never broke. Stayed outside. That one is up and in, and it hit him in the shoulder. So Lester couldn't get out of the way, and he goes down to first base. Hit by a pitch. And the leadoff man is on for the first time for Republic. They've scored 10 runs and had not put the leadoff man on until now. And it brings in Devin Hughes. Hughes is 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. And let's see if Lester wants to do any running. He stole a base earlier, and that pitch is inside, and Hughes ducks beneath it. That pitch is a called strike. Hughes waits for the next one from Wyatt Lewis, and there it is. It's low, bounced off the turf. Lester stays put. Schroeder on deck. And the next one is a breaking pitch. Caught the outside corner. The zone is a little wider than the batters like it. And just like the pitchers want it. There goes Lester. The pitch is behind Hughes. The ball came back, hit the screen, and splashed everything behind it, including our camera. So that's why the camera's wet. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to find a cloth and try and get that water off the lens of the camera. This never happens on the networks. And there's a swing and a foul down the line. All right, I think we got the lens cleaned up and we're good. Meanwhile, Lester's down at second base with a stolen base. I don't think I've missed anything other than that. And that is a ball outside. And Rolla wanted that call. But Hughes walks. And so a hit batsman and a walk have the first two runners on base to start the fourth inning. There's a swing and a ground ball. Diving stop by the shortstop. It squirts by him, and in to score comes Garrett Lester. Good speed by Lester, and even though the shortstop got a glove on it, Plotner didn't hesitate to wave him home. It's an RBI single for Schroeder. Over to second goes Hughes. And we're back to the top of the order, and Connor Sandridge. And it is 11-2. Don't know if we'll have a pitching change or not, but we've got a meeting on the mound. Tigers have 11 runs. Nine base hits. So 11 runs on 9 hits. And we do have a new pitcher. And while he warms up, I'll look up what we've got on him, and we'll take a break and be back with more. It's 11-2 Tigers. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics.
We return to action. The new pitcher is Brett Yarger. And he throws a strike to Connor Sandridge. Sandridge batting with runners on first and second and nobody out. Bottom of the fourth inning. And that is 2 quick strikes from Yarger to Sandridge. Sandridge 1 for 3. He scored a couple of runs, reached on a fielder's choice in the second. And he hits it into center field. Center fielder in a couple of steps, makes the play, and the runners can't advance. So Sandridge flies out to center, and that is the first out of the inning.
Come on, Gunner.
And that's 1 out. So Ellison with 1 out, bats. Ellison has scored 3 times. A walk, a single, reached on an error, came around to score every time he's been on base, and he spins away from a pitch inside. And the count's 1-0 to him. Next one is outside. Ball 2. And ball 3 to Gunnar Ellison. So he's trying to get on base for the 4th time today in 4 innings. Takes a strike. 3-1. You know it's going well when your first 4 hitters in the lineup have all batted in every inning, and you're in the 4th. And there's a swing and a pop-up. Middle of the infield, second baseman back. Infield fly is called. It drops and doesn't matter because of the infield fly. It's the 2nd time in 2 days that's happened to the Tigers. Infield fly has dropped. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So now Beckner bats for the 4th time in 4 innings. When I said that the top 4 had batted in every inning, that was through 3. Beckner, the number 3 hitter in the lineup, and he is batting for the 4th time in 4 innings here. He bats with 2 outs. And he fights that one off, fouls it off, out of play to the right. Tigers have scored 1 run here in this inning. That was Lester, who was hit by a pitch to lead off. A little weak grounder. In comes the shortstop, shovels it over to the second baseman, and the side is retired on the 4-6 putout of Schroeder at second base. So the Tigers score 1 run. They had 1 base hit. There was a hit batter and a walk, and they leave 2 more runners on base. And at the end of 4, Republic on top 11-2. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics.
Welcome back. Top of the 5th inning. And the first pitch from Cole Isles is a called strike on a curveball to the leadoff hitter, Isaac Long. That one missed the plate.
I hadn't even seen it. 10 Celsius.
I said this was Long, but it's Lewis who came in to pitch in place of Long. And he swings and grounds it hard to Sandridge at second. Scoops it up, throws over to Harrington at first. And the first batter is gone here in the 5th inning. Brings up Brett Yarger. Yarger 1 for 2 today. He flied out to right and then singled. Came around to score in the 3rd. And the first pitch is a ball off Woods' glove. Kurt Plotner would love Isles to finish out this inning, and then the Tigers score a run in the bottom half of the inning and finish it early. If they did that, they might even start the second game close to on time. And that is up high. Isles was pretty economical with his pitches. Had a couple of outs on first or second pitches of the at-bat early in the game. And that's let him extend his outing into the 5th here. And that one is a strike. And it is 2 balls, 1 strike as far as I can tell on the scoreboard. And there's a swing and a fly ball up the line in right field. It is going to be fair just inside the line. Schroeder retrieves it. It's extra bases, and it's going to be a triple to lead off. Oh, great throw by Sandridge. They made that a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. But it's a triple.
You all right, bud? Pitch out of it.
And so Yarger's there at 3rd base with 1 out. And Simon Yoakum, the number 3 hitter at the plate. Yoakum singled his last time. Yarger, Yoakum, and Crute were responsible for 3 consecutive hits and the 2 runs that were driven in. In the 3rd inning. And they are trying to cause some damage here in the top of the 5th. First pitch was a strike, and the next one is blooped into shallow center field. It's going to drop right in between the 3 fielders, and that was just a perfectly positioned hit. I mean, couldn't have put it in a better place. Didn't hit it very hard, but dropped in that little triangle between the center fielder, the second baseman, and the shortstop. And that's an RBI single for Simon Yoakum. And it makes the score 11-3. Next pitch is hit hard. Beckner cuts it off, makes the play at second, over to first, and the throw was bounced, and Harrington couldn't dig it out. But Gavin Beckner with a great play over there.
Good job, Connor. All right.
As he cut it off and got the force out. Let's watch it again. Couple of hops. Beckner took it on the run, and then Harrington just couldn't quite scoop it. Two outs now. And Wyatt Wilson bats. He's 0 for 2. Flied out to left and then struck out his last time. And he hits it to Beckner. 3 hops, scoops, takes his time, throws across the diamond, and retires the side. So 2 good plays by Gavin Beckner. Good pitching by Cole Isles to pitch around a couple of base hits, allowed only 1 run. Wilson is retired, and that ends the inning. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. And at the end of 4.5 innings, score is 11-3 Republic. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Destiny Church is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, and they'd love to have you join them in person at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's, Sunday at 9 a.m. and 10:45. There's also a Wednesday youth service for grades 6 to 12, and that begins at 6 o'clock. You can find them on Instagram or Facebook or online at destinychurch.me.
Ready to go here in the bottom of the fifth. Trace Harrington will lead it off. It's Harrington, Burks, and Isles due up for the Tigers, and Harrington offered at the first pitch and fouled it back to the screen. 0-1. 4, 5, and 6 in the order for the Tigers, leading 11-3. And some confusion maybe about the signs. So the catcher trots out and talks things over with Brett Yarger. Yarger, the third pitcher of the day. And that's a ball to Harrington. One ball, two strikes to Trace Harrington. He's 2 for 3 with a double and a triple. Hit the ball hard his third time up, and it was right at the left fielder. If that would have been a little lower, he'd be a home run away from hitting for the cycle today. And there's a swing and a grounder. Big hop to the third baseman, throws across, and Harrington is retired to start the fifth inning. Tyler Burks has walked and struck out twice. And he swings and fouls that one back to the screen. Burks was the winning pitcher yesterday, pitched 3 innings before being lifted. And it was 3 scoreless innings for Burks. Today he's the designated hitter. And he waits for the next one from Brett Yarger. And a little 3-quarter delivery from Yarger. He offered at it, but didn't go around as they check down at first base.
Tyler? Oh boy.
Ball 3, and that is a full count now on Burks. Yarger shook off the first sign from the catcher. Now he's ready. And a breaking pitch catches the inside corner, and Burks is retired on strikes. He thought he'd walked, but he will sit down, and that's 3 strikeouts of Burks today.
Go, bud. You ready?
And it brings in Cole Isles. First one is outside. Isles would love to get on base, start a 2-out rally, score a couple of more runs, and end this one early. And that pitch is a fastball over the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cole Isles. Isles 1 for 3, singled in the first and was stranded. Grounded out to short, leading off the third, and then struck out also in the third. So he made the first and last outs of the third inning after that long rally, after singling his first time up. 2 strikes on him now, and a breaking pitch dropped by the catcher. Isles will run down to first, but won't make it. And the second strikeout of the inning. That time of Cole Isles, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. That's the first time the Tigers have gone 1-2-3. And that's not only the first time they've gone 1-2-3 today, that's the first time this season that it's been 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. And at the end of 5, the Tigers on top, 11-3. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. Taylor Insurance is proud to sponsor Republic Tiger Sports. Since 1988, Tony Taylor and the people at Taylor Insurance have served Republic by protecting their clients just like they protect their own family members. And because it's an independent insurance agency, Taylor Insurance can offer you more options based on your specific needs. Call Taylor Insurance at 732-2345. That's 732-2345. And thanks to Taylor Insurance for sponsoring Republic Tiger Sports.
Cole Isles back out there to start the 6th inning. And his first pitch is a ball to Brett Montgomery. Montgomery has struck out twice. And he leads off here in the top of the 6th inning. Montgomery, the 6th hitter, and he fouls it back to the screen. Count is even 1-1. Montgomery, Ballard, and Wood due up in the top of the 6th. And there's a swing and a little looper down the line, and it is about a foot foul down the line in left field. In the first 5 innings of this game, Isles has allowed 2 runs on 5 hits. And has 6 strikeouts. And that pitch is low. Next one is grounded up the first baseline. Nice play by Harrington, who slid and picked it up and made the play. Trace Harrington with a good play up the first baseline and went right over the base. And Harrington was able to make the play. It was scooting right along the turf, and Harrington slid and then beat the runner to the bag. Well, that's one of the 2 best plays of the day, and Montgomery is retired, 3 unassisted. And the first pitch to Ballard is a strike. That Better Look at the Action was sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. And a little blooper over the head of the second baseman. Ballard takes it the other way, and he's on base with his second hit of the day, second consecutive single. And with one out, he's on first.
Those bloop singles have killed him. He's given up.
Rolla has not hit the ball very hard today, but they've placed the ball well when they have hit it. And they've got a runner at first, trying to add to their 3-run total. They scored twice in the third inning, and then once in the fifth. And they trail here in the top of the sixth, 11-3. And there's a swing and a grounder to Sandridge. Backhand, a scoop over to the second baseman, and the throw from Hughes is high, and it drew Harrington off the bag. But they get the force out, and that's the second out of the inning. I think Sandridge had a little trouble getting it out of his glove. And so Wood is on with a fielder's choice.
Eat it.
And the first pitch gets away from Woods as we come back from the replay. Burr is the hitter, Isaac Burr, the number 9 hitter. And he is 0 for 1 with a walk. And as the runner advances to second now, he's in scoring position. And Burr chops a grounder over toward the third base coach. Isles 1 out away from getting out of this 6th inning, and his curveball stays high. Next one, fastball, and Burr was late on it.
Right here, Cole.
When you've got a curveball like Isles, then you can sneak that fastball by hitters. That's what he tried to do there, and Burr was just not quick enough to hit it hard, but quick enough to get a bat around and foul it off and stay alive. And there's a swing and a foul. Another foul, late swing up the first base line, out of play. And Burr extends the at-bat for at least another pitch. Wind has picked up the last few minutes, and it's getting a little chillier. Sun's still shining, though, so that offsets it somewhat. That pitch is a ball. And Burr trying to work his way on base. Another foul tip. Isles can't finish him off. That tip may have caught Woods. And so the umpire walks the ball back to Isles slowly and gives Woods a chance to recover. 2 outs, runner on second base, and Isles trying to finish off the inning. Let's see if he can. Swing and a line drive right at Sandridge. One hop, scoops it, and throws over to Harrington for the out. Hard hit ball, but Sandridge was right there. And he gets his second assist of the inning. And the top of the 6th is over. Tigers still on top, 11-3. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection.
Back to action. There's a new pitcher on the mound for Rolla. That's Jacob Wood. And he throws a ball to Garrett Lester. Lester's second pitch is a swing and a foul straight back to the screen. Evens the count 1-1. It's Garrett Lester, Devin Hughes, Andrew Schroeder due up. 7, 8, 9 in the order for the Tigers. Lester has struck out, walked, and been hit by a pitch. And he's scored twice and has a couple of stolen bases. Next one to him is a called strike. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes to Garrett Lester. Jacob Wood, the 4th pitcher of the day for Raleigh. Pitches with he's left-handed, and he comes in and faces the only left-handed hitter in the lineup today, Lester. That pitch is a ball, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lester trying to get on to lead off the inning. And he swings and fouls it straight back. It hit the top of the screen and bounced back to Devin Hughes standing over on deck. So the count's still full, 3-2, with nobody out here in the 6th inning. Bottom of the 6th. Tigers are the home team after winning the coin flip, and the pitch is low, and Lester is on base for the 3rd time today. Draws his 2nd walk, and it brings up Devin Hughes. Hughes has walked twice. So the bottom of the order has been successful today. Lester on base 3 times. Hughes has walked a couple of times, and Andrew Schroeder has 2 base hits and 2 RBIs. And the first pitch to Hughes is low, bounced on the turf. Ball 1. Lester has 2 stolen bases. He's stolen second base twice. Let's see if he tries to do it a 3rd time. Gets his lead over there. You can tell he's thinking about going if he gets a good jump, and that one is popped up into shallow right, and it's going to fall beyond the reach of the first baseman. It's a base hit for Devin Hughes. His first hit of the day. He's on base 3 times now. And he just barely got enough of it to get it over the head of the first baseman. And the first baseman didn't take a great path to the ball either. So the first 2 batters have reached base off of Jacob Wood, and Andrew Schroeder steps in. Oh, no, it's a pinch hitter. I was going to say, I looked up. I was looking at my scorebook. I looked up, and that is not Andrew Schroeder. So it's Mason Mitchell pinch hitting. And he swings and hits it foul up the 3rd baseline. Mitchell batting with 2 on and nobody out. Big right-handed hitter waves the bat, waits for the pitch, and swings a little bit early and fouls it off to the left toward the on-deck circle, where Connor Sandridge waits to bat next. Lester at second, Hughes at first. Tigers trying to win their second game to start the season. And their first of the day, and that one is off of Mitchell, who just stood there and said, that doesn't look like it's going to hurt too bad. I'll take it. So they hit batter, loads the bases. And Mitchell's on base the hard way. And that brings Connor Sandridge with a chance to end it early. Bottom of the sixth inning, an 8-run lead for the Tigers. And a couple of runners in scoring position, and the bases loaded for Republic. Sandridge wants to end it, and Ellison wants maybe Sandridge to knock in one run and then give himself a chance to bat with the bases loaded after that. First pitch, a foul by Sandridge. Swinging a line drive up the middle. That is going to be through the infield. The second baseman came up short. The second baseman, or the shortstop, looked like he was expecting to cover the bag, and he never fielded the ball. And that ends it. So 2 runs score on a ground ball up the middle. That was weird. Neither middle infielder went over to field the ball. And that's 2 RBIs for Sandridge on the single to end it. Lester came in to score. Hughes came in to score. And that ends the game. Final score, 13-3. So the Tigers improved to 2-0.
That's my seat right here, Jason.
And that's just about going to do it. We're going to take one more break and be back to wrap up the broadcast after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
There was a time when these kids didn't have access to health care at school. If they needed a doctor, someone had to take them. Not anymore. In more than 15 counties throughout Missouri, Cox Health now offers virtual visits in school, so parents won't have to change plans or leave work to get their kids quality care. And kids, well, they can get back to school and learning and thriving. Virtual visits in schools from Cox Health. It's the right thing.
So welcome back. The Tigers beat Rolla 13-3 in 6 innings. Cole Isles gets the win. He pitched 6 innings. Allowed 3 runs. And scattered 7 hits. So a good outing for Isles as he gets the complete game win. Losing pitcher is Isaac Long for Rolla. Tigers scored 2 runs in the bottom of the first inning, added 3 more in the second to take a 5-0 lead. In the third, Rolla scored a couple of runs in the top of the frame to make it 5-2, but Republic scored 5 more in the bottom of the third. And at that point, it was 10-3. They added 1 more in the fourth inning and 2 in the fifth, or rather 2 in the sixth. And they win it 13-3 over Rolla. Republic improves to 2-0. Rolla falls to 0-2, and the Tigers will play Rockbridge coming up right after a break. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to shut down the live stream momentarily, and then when we fire it back up again, we'll be on the Republic Rockbridge live stream coming up after this timeout. Tigers win it 13-3 over Rolla. Back with more after a short break on the next live stream, Republic versus Rockbridge. Thanks for watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.